Great, great, great. Hello, everyone. Just wanted to confirm whether my audio video is clear or not. Right. This is one of the most important session for a freshly qualified chartered accountant, where we are going to be discussing about how to fill the ICAI Campus placement form. Right. Request all of you to please give me a confirmation over a chat box. Share this video with all of your friends, those who have qualified in May 23. It's one of the very interesting and important session. I want to cover end to end how to fill out a form. And in fact, I'm going to be telling you live now in the session itself, how to fill out the form as well. राइट फटाफट अपने दोस्तों तक ये मीटिंग लिंक पहुंचाइए, जल्दी जल्दी पहुंचाइए. राइट एंड पहले कंफर्म कर दीजिए चैट बॉक्स के ऑडियो वीडियो क्लियर है या नहीं. राइट जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर अ कंफर्मेशन. यस, अमन जी कह रहे हैं क्लियर है, दीपक जी कह रहे हैं क्लियर है. बाकी लोग प्लीज बताइए वेदर द ऑडियो वीडियो इज क्लियर और नॉट. लॉट ऑफ हायरिंग्स एंड द प्लेसमेंट्स हैव स्टार्टेड फॉर द fresher chartered accountants. I'll also cover on in this video as well what all things you are going to be doing in, or what all things are going to be happening for fresher chartered accountants. Right. Just waiting for confirmations. All of you, फटाफट बता दीजिए. Got it. Great. I think yes, the audio video is clear. So great, guys. Hello, everyone. Right. So today we are going to be discussing end to end how to fill out the ICAI campus placement form. End to end, what all common mistakes you're going to be doing, right? And what all things you need to consider before you're going to be filling out the ICAI campus placement form, right? So first of all, whenever you're going to be filling out the form, I'm just going to be covering it from very scratch. If you have any doubts, put it on the comment section or put it on the chat box. We'll be happy to cover it out, right? And also request you to please forward this video with your friends out so that they also do not miss out the important updates. Chalo, great. Let's start. So the first thing what you need to do, just write it on a Google ICAI campus placement. Once you write it down, you just need to log in here. Once you go here, you'll be able to see the ICAI campus placement website, which is there. After that is done, what is going to be happening is you'll be able to see this page. Of course, you'll be able to see the brochure which have been issued for this current campus as well, right? Definitely, we have discussed this in a separate video or a session. I don't know have you gone through it or not. I don't know have you subscribed to my channel or not. Subscribe it for all the important updates for the placements and preparations. So the last day to register for a campus is very important. It's 27th of July. Don't forget to register for a campus. If you don't register till 27th of July, gone. Don't forget that you need to register it as soon as possible. This is a brochure. Again, I'll come to it in a while. And some of the FAQs which issued by ICAI. And this is a past placement statistics given by ICAI saying that 4,248 students got a job from ICAI campus in previous placement program. Coming back to the details on how to fill out the form. Sabse pehle, first of all, you need to just go to the student account. Once you go to the student account, you just need to click on register now, right? You just need to click on register now. Now, understand one thing, there are two options which are available, preliminary registration and a student. So what you need to do for the students, those who are qualified in May 23 are supposed to go to the student section. For the students, those who have qualified before, as in for the students, those who have qualified in November 22 and whose articleship have completed and have not appeared for a campus before are supposed to go for a preliminary registration. Otherwise, all the students are supposed to go and fill out the candidate registration form from here itself. Put out your first name, middle name, last name, roll number. Which roll number? CA final roll number, which is supposed to be filled out. Student registration number. What is the registration number? WRO number, CRO number, NRO number, or SRO number. Whatever registration number you have, just put it out. And also just put out a correct email ID which you have. Please ensure that the email ID is correct. Do not make this mistake when you're going to be typing an email ID. You can put alternative email ID, put a password, and confirm the password. Now, here sometimes you might find an error which is going to be related to that your roll number is incorrect or your account has been already created. This error might be seen whenever you're going to be filling this out. What you need to do, just refresh it and again refill it out. Okay, so that is something which you need to do. But again, if still error persists, you are supposed to send an email to ICAI, where you're going to be sending all the emails and the queries related to campus placement form. I'll just show it to you. After that is done, you just need to log in, right? Let me just use one of the details of student, right? So once you're going to be logging it out, right, here is the details which is given where you need to write all your queries related to ICAI campus. I don't want you to miss out, right? That is why I'll just zoom in so that for the people, those who are just watching there, right, just send your all the queries in the mail at cajobs@icai.in and call ICAI on this number between 2 to 5 p.m. only. That is what they have said, to call you on the some particular timelines and the dates which is there. After that is done, right? What is something which you're going to be getting? Once you log into the profile section, right? Definitely you'll be getting one declaration to sign in. So you just need to write one declaration saying that I accept, I'm in genuine need of a job. Just scroll it down before you go for a profile section and click on OK. Once that is done, your profile section is going to be activated. Right? This type of sections is going to be seen where you'll be able to find out a multiple tabs available here. Right? So the first step which is going to be needed is a personal detail where you just need to put your gender. Of course, no need to explain, right? What gender you have, male, female, marital status, are you married or single, date of birth, put your date of birth. Then you're supposed to put your address, which is there. Current address is a correspondent address where you're based out of, put your current address, which is there. And after that is done, you need to put out your permanent address. Whatever permanent address you have, just put it out. Simple. Again, no rocket science. If you have the same address, just click on it. यहाँ पे कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगा. Next, second detail, which is very interesting and important, which is the educational details. So select the course which you are part of, regular or correspondence for a 10th. Then select your board. Say, for example, I was from CBSC. I can select CBSC as well. Then year of pass out. Then you need to put out your marks in percentage. What percentage of a marks you have scored? That is something you need to mention out, and rank, if any. If you have scored any rank, if you want to mention it out, just mention it out. Next, similarly, it goes for your 12th standard. Just put out the details. Third, very important, is your BCom. Right? So put your graduation details, which is there. Right? BCom, university, say for example, Pune University, year when you qualified. And again, you need to put it out, whether it was a regular course which you're part of, or you're a part of a correspondence course. Percentage detail. Similarly, for a post-graduation, if you've done some post-graduation like MCom and other courses, just put it out. Right? Parallelly, if you guys have any doubts, right, definitely we'll be happy to cover all your doubts in the comment section or on the live chat, guys. Moving forward with the details of foundation, I think people should not have a queries. Next, CA foundation. Now, for example, for the students, those who are from a direct entry route, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to just click on a not applicable. Right? It's clearly written. If you're from a direct entry route, click on not applicable. But if you are a student, right, if you have a student who have given your CPT or a foundation exam, you're supposed to select in that way. So similarly, just put it out the name of examination, year, month, right? Either June or July, right? So you can just go for June and then you can go for a December. Then put out a year, when did you give your examination? Remember, here it is saying that percentage marks. So divided, if you're a part of CPT, divided by 200. If you're a part of foundation, divided by 400. And if you've got any rank, then put your rank as well. Next. Someone is saying that, sir, after watching this, when I log in, but unable to log in showing invalid credential. Yes, Govind, I've just covered it out. If you're facing this issue, what you're supposed to do, mail it to an ICAI, they'll solve it out. Right? Because that is something which is there. Okay. Again, I'll cover it out how you're going to be facing a problem of the registration. Ayush Mittal, I've said it out. Preliminary registration is for the students, those who have passed out in November 22. Abhi wale students ke liye preliminary is not relevant. Okay. So next, foundation, right? Whatever attempt you have taken in a foundation, just write it out. Now, one of the most and favorite query which every student is going to be asking me is that, sir, how to count the number of attempts? How many attempts I should write it down? Simple. Number of times you have filled out the ICAI form is going to be counted as attempt. Apne form bhara is counted as attempt. If you filled a form, you did not sit for exam, counted as attempt. Right? So write down the genuine attempts, whatever you have taken it out in the form when you're going to be filling it. After that is done, right? Coming to the inter examinations, you just need to put out the details for inter IPCC. Now here you need to select a month. Right? Now understand one thing. Say for example, if you gave your group 1 in the month of November. You gave your group 1 in the month of November 18 and you gave your group 2 in the month of May 19. Which month you are supposed to put it? The recent one, which is May 19. I'll just cover it to you. So say for example, I gave you my group 1 in the year 2018 and I gave my group 2 in the 2019. Okay, so what I'm supposed to put here? I'm supposed to put out May. Okay, you're supposed to put out May. Why? Because the recent one, आखिरी वाला कौन सा था? मई का महीना था. And what year I am supposed to put in? 2019. I hope this is clear to all of you. Right? तो ये चीज आपको follow करना है. After that is done, we're going to be writing a percentage of marks. Right? Total divided by the 700 or 800. जैसे पहले 700 था, अभी बीच में फिर 800 हुआ in new syllabus. So you can just divide it by total marks and then you need to put it out. If you scored a rank, then put a rank which is there. Got it? Now, coming to one of the very interesting and favorite question is attempt. Sir, I have filled out a form for both the groups in November 18. but I cleared group 1 in November 18, right? So whether this is going to be considered as first attempt, the answer is yes. Now, I've filled out the form of group 2 in November 18, but I did not clear it. I cleared it in May 19. Will it be counted as second attempt? The answer is yes. So I hope you got to see how I'm counting attempt. Number of times you filled out a form is counted as attempt. If still you have doubts related to attempts, definitely put it out in the comment section. Happy to cover it out. Happy to solve your queries. Sir, I have filled out a form of group 1 only in November 18. And I filled out a form of group 2 only in May 19. How many attempts am I supposed to count it? One. Right? Because it's a group-wise attempt which they are asking. And a group-wise attempt you are going to be asking. Sir, I filled out a form, but I did not set for exam. Will be counted as them? The answer is yes. Next, of course, the ICAI have given the details of a CA final. Automatically, they have pulled it out from your roll number and details out. So you just need to put your CA final details. It's already here. Next, group-wise, again, you need to put it out. Group 1, November 2021, and group 2, say, for example, May 2023. Okay, so that is something which you can do. I can just change it to 2022. Okay, imagine that this is my first attempt and this is my subsequent attempt, 1 and 2. Okay, now few students will have this query, sir. My case is different. I said, what happened? Sir, I was a student who was sitting in an opt-out attempt. I hope you guys remember what is an opt-out attempt. Opt-out attempt is those attempt where opt-out attempt is an attempt where what is going to be happening, right? You are going to be a part of the scheme where ICAI said that you can sit out for different attempts. So will the opt-out attempt be counted as number of attempts? The answer is no. Opt-out attempt will not be considered as an attempt here. Right? Because that was the option which was given to students. If you can set out in a subsequent attempt such as there. Right? So opt-out attempt will not be considered as a part of the attempt. You can skip that out when you're going to be counting a number of attempts. Got it? Right? And still, if you have any other queries related to attempts, definitely I'll be happy to cover it. Next, some of the other courses, say for example, if you've done some other courses, you can put it out here. Just click on a plus icon, put out the details, which is related to the other courses as well. Got it? Which is aapko dalna hai. Next, moving forward to the training details. What all training details you can put it out? So first is your favorite, which is GMCS detail. You're requested to put your GMCS certificate number. Right, you're requested to put your GMCS certificate number. When was your GMCS completed? Right, so what is something which you need to do? Right, you are going to be going to the Google and just going to be writing GMCS registration ICAI. Just write it down, GMCS ICAI registration. Log in here. Right, you just need to log in here and just need to obtain your certificate of a GMCS from here. Just log in here and get your GMCS certificate registration from here itself. Can you see generate registration? Use it out. Right, if you want, I'll be sharing this link with you guys in the description. Right, whatever the files which are going to be there on the description, guys, don't forget to check it out. And also don't forget to join the important WhatsApp group which we have created to keep and all the important updates. Again, I'll repeat, all the important updates which are going to be there for you guys. Also, one more important update, guys. So we are going to be covering a lot of sessions for you guys in upcoming days. Although we had a session for Wipro cohorts program there, a lot of CFOs and the people from Wipro are going to be joining in. They are going to be talking about it. Similarly, we have all the sessions are most free for you guys, where we are trying to ensure that you get into the best companies of the world. Like tomorrow, right? On 28th, the partner of KPMG is going to be joining in. They're going to be doing a pre-placement talks with you guys. They're going to be talking about some case studies. On 21st, we are going to be joining one of the startup for FP&A profile. We're going to be joining a partner of again Big Four to talk about FDD domain. We're going to be having a session on Anand Rathi, where our team of Anand Rathi is going to be joining in. They're going to be talking about the job vacancies which are there. Again, on 26th, we have a Magma SDI. The team is going to be joining. They're going to be talking about it. We in the CA industry have brought the first culture to ensure that you guys are going to be getting placed into the industries in the best possible manner, where we are going to be calling the companies to help you out to understand what all vacancies are there. This link is mentorship.camonk.com. Don't forget to register for all the important events where companies are going to be doing a pre-placement talks, guys. Don't miss out. That is why I'm saying that if you have still not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it, because in upcoming days, again, a lot of vacancies and updates are going to be there. Got it. Now, coming back again to the discussion on the campus placements. So I've told you out from where you can get a GMCS registration certificate. You can put it out. If you have not completed a GMCS, request you to please complete it before. Here they have clearly mentioned it out. Request you to please complete your MCS before 18th of August. It's clearly mentioned it out. That is what I'm trying to highlight you. Coming back again to the filling of a campus placement form. Do you have a membership? Yes or no? So if you have a membership, click on yes, put your membership number. If you don't have a membership number, what you need to do, click on no and tell them when you're going to be taking it. Right? Tell the expected date when you're going to be taking it. And whenever you're going to be saying no, you also need to sign a declaration. Click on the I button, you'll be able to see the declaration which is there. Give a declaration and close it out. Simple, no rocket science. But don't forget that you are supposed to give a declaration, guys. This declaration is important. I would request all the young chartered accountants to please take the membership as soon as possible. Now, next, training details of a CA course. Yes, very important. So you need to mention about your articleship here. Now, important one thing. It says write in a reverse chronological. What does it mean? जो भी आपने पहले किया है, मतलब whatever the things which you have done recently. Say, for example, you have done the work in 2022. So highlight it first as compared to the work done in 2020. Right? So if you have taken a multiple transfer, multiple forms, what you need to do? Don't forget there are plus button here. You can just click here. One more articleship detail is going to be appeared. So जो फॉर्म में recently काम किया है, recently is supposed to be shown at the top. जो फॉर्म में late किया है is supposed to be shown at the end. Right? After that is done, put a form name, location. कौन से फॉर्म था, कौन सा लोकेशन था. Put down your form name properly. Put down a location which you work from. Put out a training date, start date to end date. Now, important one more thing. A lot of people are going to be facing an issue here when you're going to be putting out a training date. Where you're supposed to put it out, see your form 0108, वहां से देख के यहाँ पे डालो. ठीक है? See form 108, see it out and then put it out from here itself. Second most important thing, right? Many of you will be facing an issue saying that your articleship duration is incorrect. So what you're going to be doing, right? Just plus minus 1-2 days. एक दो दिन आगे पीछे कर लेना completion date को. So that is something which you are supposed to do. ठीक है? तो वो चीजें आपको ध्यान में रखना है. If your training is going to be completed late, you can also put the date of a subsequent date when it is going to be completed. Right? But you are only eligible for this campus if your articleship is going to be completed by 31st October 2023. Right? So that is something which you need to keep in mind. Next, number of partners your firm have. Right? If you don't know how many partners you have, just go and ask the HR how many partners your firm have. Next, nature of articleship work done. You can select the multiple options here. Don't forget, here the system is going to be throwing error. Once you click one, it got closed automatically. You can select multiple options as well. Next, any other work, if you want to specify, otherwise it's not needed. But if you feel like you want to specify it, just specify it. Don't worry. Right? If you have any secondment or arrangement done by the company, then you can mention it out. Otherwise, ignore it. Give a company name for whom the assignment have been done. So you just need to mention the client name. For whom assignment have been done, right? So you just need to mention the client name. So say, for example, I've done a client ITC Limited. I just need to write ITC Limited. All right. And here it says, give the industry for whom the assignment have been done. So it says that write down the firm name, then write down the industry. So second, I'm just writing it down, ITC Limited. And then I can write it down. But you need to give a slash before you're going to be writing it down. I'll just give a slash and I'll say it out. It was into FMCG. Okay, then you just need to write comma and then you can give a multiple companies which are there. You can write down multiple companies which are available to this. Got it? So this is something which you need to do when you're going to be filling the form. Don't forget, this is a mistake which a lot of students do. So if I want to add on a form, just click on a plus icon. You can add more, as much form as you can do. So जो पहले किया है उसको ऊपर, जो बाद में किया है उसको नीचे. Add on this details as well. For the students, those who have done industrial training, a separate section have been created here when you're going to be using this tab to fill out our industrial training. Okay? Name of organization where you completed your industrial training from, location, training period, training to, give a company name for whom the assignment have been done, give an industry name for whom the assignment have been done, right? And the nature of work, you just need to select it out, same way the way I've covered it at the top, right? Next part, moving forward to the next section. I hope again this is clear to all of you, right? For the people, those who have connected on a YouTube live, just waiting for your confirmation. If the things are clear, just write clear in the chat box, please. Right, and guys, we are taking a lot of efforts for you guys to ensure that you get placed to the best companies of the world. I would also request for the people who have connected, यार like कर दो, ऐसा ना करो, हमें भी अच्छा लगता है, right? Don't forget, यार like कर दीजिए, आप ही के लिए कर रहे हैं इतना सब, right? So those who are facing an issue to upload a CV, don't worry, I'll help you out with the same, right? Fatafat. I hope the things are clear to you. If it is clear, just write clear, right? And if you're liking the content and the things which you're doing it for you guys, don't forget to like our video. हमें motivation मिलता है and we really feel happy to help you out, guys. Great. Chalo, let's move forward with the next interesting and important details. This is done. Industrial training is done. Next, work experience. Okay. So if you're a freshly qualified CA, right, and I think most of you have done your articleship only, if you've not worked at some other places, so what you can do, right, you can just ignore this, right? What you can do, you can just click on work experience as no. But if you have worked at some places, you can just fill out the detail related to work ex. अगर आपने कहीं पे काम किया है तो वर्क एक्स का आप डिटेल दिखा दीजिए, अदरवाइज यू कैन जस्ट इग्नोर इट. ठीक है. If you worked after being or after your articleship was over, you can just put out yes. But understand one thing, here you need to put a gross salary per annum, which is PA. Okay, तो है तो डाल देना. But also you'll need some proof and background verification which will be done by the company. Next, some of the hobbies part, right? Whatever hobbies you have, you just need to mention it out. Like you've obtained the scholarships, you've won the debates, right? Whatever you've got it in your life, you just put it out yes or no, depending on the things what you want. And other specifications, right? If you want to highlight some other achievements, don't forget to write it out here. Okay. Next, hobbies. Now understand one thing, again, the system is having a glitch here, right? About a hobbies. So how you're going to be putting out the hobbies here? Say, for example, my hobby is dancing, right? So it says press enter after each and every hobby, but यहाँ पे enter button काम नहीं करता है. I don't know why, right? There's some issues with the portal when you're going to be doing it, so don't worry. Again, what you need to do, just write comma, 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 comma. So I can say dance, right? So again, I'm not able to press the enter because of the system error, but that is what it is. Okay. So just write comma, 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 and then complete it out. Next, job preferences. Yes, this is very important. It says that where you want a job. Do you want a job out anywhere in India? Yes. Do you want some particular city or location? Then if you say, for example, someone here wants a job only in Ahmedabad. No, sir, I'm only looking for a job in Ahmedabad. So you can just put a city name. Ideally, I would recommend a candidate to please be open to a location, right? Don't be restricted to particular location. Ideally, you should click yes. Then if you have a passport, just click on yes. You're supposed to put a passport number. If it is no, ignore it, not a problem. Right? Whether transferable post acceptable, ideally you should select yes, कि मैं transfer लूंगा कि नहीं, right? So that is something which you need to do. Next, have you participated in the 4 months program, right? I hope you remember ICAI conducts a 4 weeks residential program at Hyderabad Center and Jaipur Center, right? If you're a part of it, just select yes. If you're not part of it, just select no. Next, are you ready to be placed outside India? So say, for example, someone targeting to go to global countries, Gulf countries, US, UK, since a lot of companies comes to the campus, which are going to be there for which are going to be hiring outside India, right? So can we just select some of the countries? The answer is yes. You can select some of the countries where if you're interested, you can just select it out so that you can again apply and the companies can shortlist you based on that. Next, very important, what is the minimum expected CTC? This is the toughest question where students are going to be facing an issue. So what is the CTC which I should put? Ideally in ICAI campus, the companies have been said to give a minimum CTC of 9 lakh rupees. If you're not aware of, I'll just showcase it to you guys. Right here, this is a brochure which says that recruiters paying CTC of 9 lakh per annum to all the candidates. Right, recruiter paying 9 lakh. So this is a minimum CTC ideally which companies are supposed to pay. Now it is saying that what is a CTC which you are expecting, right? Aapko kitna expectation hai? Now to help you out with this, definitely we have created one of the best tool, which is on a website called as Toolscmogcom. It's a first CA AI based platform which is created for all the chartered accountants, either experienced or a fresher, which will help you out to review your resume, which will help you out to give a mock interview, which will help you out to improve your communication skills, which will also help you out to estimate a salary. Got it? So what you can do, you can use out our tool, which is a tools.cmr.com. Request you to again share with your friends. This is again given to you free of cost. You can see the level of revolution which you are bringing it into the C industry for all of you guys. And if you have not tried this AI bot, this is the first artificial intelligence bot which is created for a chartered accountants, where you can practice a mock interview with our bot. And also you can try it out our resume builder. It's again available free of cost. Within a seconds, you can prepare your resumes. This is a tool where you can just upload your resume and get a feedback. I'll just show it to you in a while how this is done. But let me come to the salary estimator first. So you just need to put your details that in 10th I've scored 60% and 12th I've scored 70%. BCom I've scored 55%. CA final I've scored 52%. Number of years of experience, ideally 0 since we are a fresher. Number of partners, let me just put it out 5. Attempts in CA final 3. Rank in CA final no. Industrial training no. Communication skills 4. Technical skills 4. If you're preparing for it, of course, your interview is going to be deciding it and your preparation is going to be deciding it how much package you can get. So this is generally an estimator, right? This is going to be giving you a range, how much you can expect. You should ideally put it between here, right? Whatever the expectation is there, you can put it out. जरूरी नहीं है कि it's saying that कि आपको 12 लाख ही मिलेगा. There might be a case that you might get a higher package as well, but this will give you an estimated range. What is a range under which you should try to put it out? Right? Is it mandatory that मेरे को 12 लाख ही लिखना चाहिए? I cannot write 13 lakh. No, you can write it around whatever is there, but it is going to be giving you a rationale behind based on the past history. So how this tool is working? It's working on a past data based on whatever the package the students have gotten. This AI tool have been fitted with the data based on the some parameters and based on which it gives you the expected salary. Got it? So that is something which is there. The tool is tools.cmonk.com. I request you to visit it out if you have not visited. I don't know, right? Second important tool, I just tell you for the people out, you can just scan your resume here. One of the best artificial intelligence tools, select a domain, select it out when you qualified it. What you need to do after that is done, you just need to select your resume. And you just need to select your resume, which is there. Let me just upload one of the resume which I have on a backend. And after that is done, what is going to be happening? It's going to be giving me the feedback whether this resume is fit for a statutory audit domain or not. Hardly it will take 15 to 20 odd seconds. And after that is done, you'll be able to see a magic. It will talk about whether the CV is fit for stat audit, what are things this CV needs to be improved, right? Again, the best thing is it's as of now available free of cost, but mostly from mid of this week or next week, right? The tool is going to be paid, right? So currently it says that this CV is not good for a stat audit because it does not hold a keywords. Although this CV is much more fit for a direct tax and other domains which you can see of. And if you could see this all things and the keywords which are there, which are missing, and that is something which he needs to incorporate. His CV does not talk about accounting standard. His CV does not talk about audit procedures, sampling techniques, right? Internal controls, compliance, all these things are missing. That is something which is given as a part of a feedback. Name, email ID is correct. LinkedIn profile is correct. Action words are not used. Domain specific keywords are not used. Right. To try it out, again, it will give you the best feedback. Moving forward to again the ICAI Campus form. I've told you how to find out a minimum CTC. So that is something the way you can find it out. Next, don't over expect SNK. You're just putting 25 lakh, 30 lakh. Don't put it out. Just keep it on a range which is there. And if you could see the previous video of mine, where if you just scroll out my YouTube channel, just see the playlist, you'll be able to see the amount of salary which was offered to the candidates in the previous campus. So from there also you'll be able to see it out. Next, any other preferred industry, right? What all preferred industry you are going to be targeting for? That is also you can easily find it out here. Which all preferred industry you are going to be having, right? So which all industry you're targeting out? Whichever industry you want to work in, just select yes. If you don't want to get into, say for example, CA firms, then select no. जो आपको चाहिए वो select करने का, जो नहीं चाहिए वो no कर देने का. Sir, can I select all of them? Yes, the answer is yes. Not a problem. Next. Right? Would you be able to work in all the above below domains? Right? Say, for example, are you interested to work into taxation, indirect tax, company law, and information technology? Right? That is there. So just select yes. If you don't want, I want to only work in 4 major domains. It will allow you to only select 4 major domains. So say, for example, I'm interested in accounting, indirect tax, information technology, and I'm interested in audit. You'll be only allowed to select 4. You'll not be allowed to select more than 4. Ticket will show and throw an error. So you'll be allowed to select only 4 options, which are going to be related to preferred work area. Next category, right? If you're part of any of the category, either ST, SC, OBC, request you to please fill out the same, but keep your certificates handy because that is going to be seen in your pre-screening call, which is there. Right? तो ये सब चीजों के certificate आपको मांगे जाएंगे. ठीक है? तो keep it handy whenever it's going to be there. Next. After that is done, one of the most important question which is going to be asked, and that is selection of a location. I'll discuss for this for 2 minutes, which location to select and how you're going to be choosing it out, right? If you could see properly, right? And generally I will just showcase it based on few parameters. If you could see here, and definitely this is something which I've covered in my previous campus video. I don't know, have you watched it or not? Right? Again, I'm saying it out, guys. If you're not subscribing and watching my videos out on campus placements, again, you're doing a lot, huge things. You're missing out a lot of things out. So again, I cannot repeat it in every video. That is why I'm saying that please stay connected on all the videos which I'm going to be conducting henceforth, because all the videos are specially and particularly related for your interview prep only, right? So say, for example, if some company, mostly Mumbai and Delhi, if you could see, they're charging a 6 lakh rupees on a day premiere. That means number of students mostly are going to be choosing Mumbai and Delhi. Zyadatar log wahi choose karte hain, and it is also proportional to the number of companies which are there. Right, to major cities, you can see the major packages which have been charged, or major charges have been charged by the companies. This is the charges which ICAI takes from the companies to come to the premier location. Now, Talking about, sir, which location I should choose. So you are going to be given a choice to choose 9 major out of 9 the centers. You need to choose one big center and one small center, one big center and one small center. Now, one more video, right? If you could see my YouTube channel properly, right? Just a second, I'll just tell you out how the shortlisting processes goes in the campus. I have covered it in very, very detailed manner in my previous video. I'll again show it to you where I've covered it out. Yes. So if you could see my channel right here itself, I've covered it out. Guidance on ICAI campus placement shortlisting. How the shortlisting process works. I would request you to watch this video if you have not watched this video out, guys. Right? It is very, very important. Watch this video out. इसके साथ साथ, if you could just go to my YouTube channel and click on the playlist section, lot of important videos and the things which are going to be covered, like basic Excel if you needed, internal audit is covered. If you want to learn basic of Python is covered, right? If you want to understand about financial modeling, of course, my live batch is again going to be coming on financial modeling. You can join it out if you want to prepare for it, right? Again, that is here. You can also see the interviews of the past students which have got placed, how the questions were asked. If you're targeting some foreign jobs, you can watch this video. If you're getting an interview for a banking company, you can watch this video out, right? Majority, right? A lot of things have been created here. Company-wise job interview preparation tips and guidance have been here. Company-specific preparation and guidance have been uploaded here. So just check my YouTube playlist. Most of the things are going to be covered there itself, right? So we are going to be taking care of you guys as much as possible. Got it. Next, sir, which center to choose? Of course, right? This is something which you need to decide which center you need to choose, right? Depending on, sir, some one question. If I choose a Mumbai center, will I get a job in Mumbai only? No. Again, 50 to 60% chances that you'll get a job in Mumbai. When I was filling my form 5 years ago, I set for a Bombay center, but I got a job in Bangalore, right? So it is not the case, right? If you select the center, it's not necessary that you'll get a job in that center only, right? Second thing, sir, on what basis I should select a center? On the basis of, number one, say, for example, if you're targeting a Bangalore center, Bangalore and Hyderabad will have more towards the service base. Mumbai is something where you'll be find out some of the mix of manufacturing, service, and some of the IB related jobs which are there. Pune, more of automotive hub and bit of a service based industry, you'll be able to find it out, right? Now the question again comes is, sir, kaun sa center choose karu? Of course, right? Number one, sir, I'm biased towards getting a job in Bombay, right? And Bombay, I'm okay to work with. You should go with a Bombay center. So does that impact your shortlisting and selecting? Yes, right? Again, one more important thing which I would say before you're going to be selecting a center, and that is, right, just see, right, are you comfortable working in that center? And second, majorly in which city or which area your articleship is done. So say, for example, I belong from a West India, right, or western part of India. So I am from Nagpur. So if I select a Mumbai center, higher chances that the companies might shortlist my profile for more roles. But imagine that I'm from Chennai and I'm applying for a Bombay center. Companies will also think, yaar, Chennai ka banda Bombay kyun aayega? Although he or she can come in, that is not a problem. But yes, that is what the companies might think. So generally, for which region you are based out of, you should choose it out. But aisa kuch nahi hai, you can choose out only Bombay center or Delhi center or the other centers out. The beauty with selecting some of the other centers which is there, the small centers out, right? Small as in some of the centers like Ahmedabad or Pune or Jaipur, right? Here, what happens is that, of course, the number of companies come less, but the candidates, those who choose those centers out, will get the highest amount of, or will get more of a shortlisting of a companies. So that is going to be there. But again, so this type of things are going to be considered before you're going to be selecting a centers out. Similarly, you need to select any of the smaller center where you wish to sit, right? Say, for example, if I wish to sit for a Lucknow center, you can set it out. So dates for the smaller centers are very late, right? If you could see the dates of a smaller centers, the date for the smaller centers are going to be starting from 25th, 26th, 29th, and 27th of September. Whereas the big centers are going to be having the dates, the Mumbai center is going to be starting mostly from 18th. Again, if you want to understand how the shortlisting process is going to be, don't forget to check my video out, the previous video which I've shown. There I've talked about the same. Next, ICAI is also going to be conducting their orientation program, which is going to be physically mode. They are going to be guiding you that what this campus is going to be, what all things you need to keep in mind when you're going to be going for a campus and interviews. They are going to be considering it. You can select any of the orientation program as a center. Like you can choose Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, and Ahmedabad, whichever center. So, sir, if I've selected a big center as a Mumbai, can I select as an orientation program as a Pune center? Is it a problem? No, you can select a different center as well. Next, you are supposed to upload your photograph. Just click here and upload your photograph of 100 KB and keep it out in the way suggest roll number. You just need to write it your roll number and then put it out, please. Don't forget to rename it and compress it out before you're going to be uploading. And the last part, put your resume. Now understand one thing, guys. It's very, very important to upload your resumes. And I would always say to the students, if possible, upload your final copies of your resumes, which are reviewed, right? Get your resumes reviewed if possible. And also one of the best part, what we are going to be doing, right? And this is for a few of the students, those who are again interested. So what we are going to be doing at the CMR, of course, we are going to be happy to help you out in the best possible manner to prepare for your interviews, right? Since we are working into this industry for almost 3 odd years, you name the company, we place the people out there. The best part for the students, right, those who are applying for a campus and who are going to be part of our training workshop, which is mostly going to be starting, right? So it's going to be starting from 26th July. Of course, the last day to fill it out is 27th. We'll ensure that your resumes are prepared well on 26th. They are reviewed properly on 26th as well, right? So the best thing is that the next batch for interview training is starting from 26th of July. If you're still not registered for it, if you're still not preparing for it, again, guys, please prepare for your interviews, because interview is something which cannot be left to chances. Right? We are going to be helping you in every damn thing which is going to be needed to prepare for interviews. We are going to be troubling you out till the time you're going to be getting placed to the best companies of the world. Right? So this is what the curriculum is. You can just take a feedback from any of the students who have been a past workshop. किसी से भी आप feedback ले सकते हो. It's a 10 days rigorous program to help you out to get placed into the best companies of the world. Right? So that is going to be again taken care of. Now, when you're going to be uploading your resumes, of course, I'll request you to upload it and scan your resume from our tool before you upload it, and then you can upload your resumes. Next thing, sir, I'm facing an issue to upload your resume. Of course, try to upload it in a PDF format. When you're going to be uploading here, you'll be getting in 2 options, which is going to be, you just need to select all documents. When you're going to be uploading a resume, just select all documents so that your resume is going to be uploaded in a proper manner. Otherwise, it won't show in resume. All documents nahi dikhata, so that is why you're not able to choose it out. And next, the last thing which is going to be there is that you need to select a center. Say, for example, I want to give a mock interview. So you can just select a mock interview center. We are going to be practicing a mock interview with the industry experts. So they are going to be taking your mock interview for 10 odd minutes. So if I have can I select a different center for a mock interview? Yes, not a problem. You can select a different center for a mock interview. Ideally, you should keep it same. So say, for example, I'm ready to give a mock interview between 9:30 to 9:40. You can select those center out and give a mock interview where someone from my ICAI team is going to be joining and taking your mock interview. After that is done, click on save and continue. And once you do it, you are supposed to pay 500 rupees. Now, listen it out carefully. Next biggest problem which every one of you are going to be getting. And that is, once you're going to be filling this form, you might get a payment error, right? You will be getting a payment error. Now, your profile is completed. Your form filling is completed only if you're able to get an option to print your profile. If you're able to get an option to print your profile, that means your ICAI form is completely filled. But if you're not getting an option to print a profile, wait for a day, and then again check it out and see that whether you're getting an option to print for a profile or not. But still, if you're not getting an option for a print for a profile and you're getting an option for a payment, you need to make the payment again. Okay, you need to make the payment if you're not able to. Again, you're not getting an option for a payment, print a profile. That means you need to make a payment again, right? So that is something which you need to consider when you're going to be filling the campus form. One more important thing before you're going to be filling the form, don't forget to delete your history and cookies from a Google Chrome and then fill it out, because many times you're going to be getting an error when you're going to be filling out the form. बहुत बार आपको error आएगा, कुछ गलतियां होगी, save नहीं होगा. Again, log it out, log in, and then try it out. Okay. So this all things are supposed to be covered when you're going to be filling out the campus placement form. Now, I'll be happy to cover the doubts which are there on the live chat, right? Which is going to be helping you to solve the major queries. And iske alawa, right, for the people those who are going to be watching this on a recorded mode later, what you can do, right? Of course, you can drop your comments on the comment section. We'll be happy to read it out. Okay, right. I would request all the students, those who are connected on the live mode, to put their queries. We'll be really happy. And definitely don't forget to like this video as well. Waiting for the queries which are there on the chat. Jo bhi queries hai, just put it out on the YouTube live chat. We'll be happy to cover those queries out. I'm waiting for the queries to come in. Sir, I'm unable to log in, invalid credential aa raha hai. I've already said it out. If you're facing an issue, just mail it to cajob@icai.in. Can we sit for only small center? And if we not want to sit for a big center, ideally you're not allowed to do that. One thing which you can do that when the shortlisting comes, don't select any of the companies. That is something which you can do. All documents things is not working, right? If the things are not working, I've just said it out, select all files or compress your CV and then try to upload it out. Sir, I filled both the groups forms in November 22, but my admit card was not generated. I have not passed ITT test. Kindly guide me for the November 22 will be counted as attempt or not. Your admit card was not generated, isn't that means you have not filled out a form? That means you can count the number of skip the number of attempts. In photo section, it is showing that photo user ID URL is required. Photo URL is required. Ideally, it should not show that out. Log out, log in, and then try it out. Compress your photo more than less than 100 KB. It will take it out. CV PDF upload नहीं हो रहा है, वहां पे क्लिक करो. All files पे क्लिक करना. Just select all files. You get an option. You will get an option for a PDF. ठीक है. मैंने आपकी 12th जुलाई वाली बैच ली, नहीं ले पाया. नेक्स्ट बैच कब होगा बेटा? 12th जुलाई वाला नहीं ले पाए, कोई बात नहीं, 26th of July वाला ले लो. Right, if you register it before, definitely we'll have one more session around 28th or 21st for you guys, those who register for 26th batch, and I'll also help you out personally for filling out the campus form. Yes, नीरज जी तो आप टेंशन मत लीजिए. Is there any recorded GR batch? विशाल जी existing batch ले लीजिए. Right, existing batch में आप आ जाओगे तो आपको recorded sessions तो वैसे मिल जाएंगे. और of course I would recommend you to prepare on a live batch for interview preparations. सर मॉक इंटरव्यू वो ओरिएंटेशन सेंटर फिजिकल मोड में होता है. ओरिएंटेशन विल बी ऑन अ फिजिकल मोड माय फ्रेंड. मॉक इंटरव्यू विल बी वर्चुअली. सर अच्छा आईसीआई कैंपस कैसे होगा बेटा? वर्चुअली होगा. दैट इज व्हाई इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट टू प्रिपेयर ऑन वर्चुअल मोड एंड वी आर गोना बी हेल्पिंग आउट टू प्रिपेयर दैट एज वेल. डोंट वरी. Which center is preferable for a small center? That is something guys you need to define, right? आपका कौन सा center choose करना है, that is something which you need to define. Okay, waiting for other more interesting queries, right? Devan is asking, should we put a number of attempts accurate? Ideally, yes, I would recommend you to put it accurate. Sir, if orientation program is not attended by us, will it affect our interview? Ideally, it not. It will not affect your interview. But I would recommend you to join the orientation program which is there. In small center, there is not available of Thane and Noida location. Just let me check if Thane and Noida is not available. Just give me a second. Let me check. Thane and Noida इन्होंने नहीं डाला है क्या? भूल जाते हैं कभी-कभी ये लोग. Yes, I could see the Thane and Noida location is not there. No, Noida is there, guys. And Thane is also there. I don't know why you're not able to see it out. I could see it out properly. Just see it out properly, yaar. ऐसा मत करो. It's there, right? Noida is, Thane is there, Noida is there, guys. There's a few things you might find it out ki this ICAI portal is not updated because you might be able to see that few of the things and information is going to be written very old. Like they said that the photo ID will be generated on 12th of August. So ignore all the things out because they have not updated the content which is mentioned here. Okay. Next. Enter all the details, but mandatory field shows error. कुछ तो आप भूल रहे हो. I think you're forgetting one important thing, and that is membership का I वाला button. Just click it out. That is something which you need to do. Sir, please mock interview and orientation के बारे में बताइए. बेटा mock interview is something you are going to be giving a mock interview with the person out face mostly on a virtual mode where ICAI is going to be conducting it. And orientation program is the basic general guidance program where you are going to be called, you're going to be offered a free lunch, and that is something which is going to be there. Someone is asking, sir, your training workshop will be full in English? The answer is yes, it's going to be in 100% English. Lokesh. Yes. Any other doubts and queries? Of course, one more interesting update for the people out, right? So you can use our tool. That is something which I've told you. Plus also with this, right, for the students, those who are interested and only focusing on few important things, like you wanted to prepare for some of the upscaling programs, like if you want to learn an Excel, we have a course on Excel. If you want to learn a financial modeling, we have a course on financial modeling. If you want to learn a Python for finance, we have a course on Python for finance. If you're targeting for SAP role, you can learn SAP. If you want to learn Alteryx, we have a course on Alteryx. If you learn for Tableau, you have a course on Tableau. We have a course on, again, articleship training program and interview placement program, which is there. We also have a domain specific courses and master classes. So those who have articleship is not that great, definitely you can also register for these batches as well. These batches are recorded and you can learn for it. But if you come to the GR workshop, definitely you get a coupon code for a masterclass for which you can get the masterclass at a 50% off. So that is also there. Batch will be mostly for 10 days, my friend, right? It's going to be for 10 days. Mock interviews will be physical or for virtual mode. It will be on a virtual mode, my friend. Mock interviews will be on a virtual mode. So whether Jaipur center is preferred as a big center? Yes, my friend. 9 big centers are there. Right? There are 9 bigger centers which are there. I already covered it out. Jaipur is one of the big centers. Which all are big centers? Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi, and Pune. These are the 9 bigger centers which are there, out of which you need to choose one of them. Got it. Chalo, great. I think I've covered most of the queries which are there, guys. But still, right, I think few of them would be having a queries out. Right. So what I can do, right, definitely I can have one or two doubt solving session in upcoming days for you guys, where I'll be happy to help you out. Right. Meanwhile, if any of the queries which is still not answered, right, you can write it out on the comment section. We'll be happy to answer your queries, guys. Right. Parallelly, if you guys are, again, I'm saying it out, don't leave your interview by chances. Don't leave your interview by chances. It's something which you need to prepare for. If you don't prepare for it, if you don't practice your interviews, if you don't get a personalized feedback, then again, this is going to be a problem. You have invested lakhs and crores of rupees, right? You have lakhs of times. You have invested huge amount of money to becoming a chartered accountant. But if you don't take a proper ROI, right, by learning and preparing for the interviews, again, all things will go for a waste. So in Kolkata, few companies comes, right? Kolkata, a lot of companies comes. When will be the list of participating organization is going to be released? Of course, it's going to be released soon, right? Don't worry about it. Mostly, they are going to be releasing it before around first week of August. That is what I'm thinking out. So that is the time when they release it on Gaurav. Shivam sir, what if the number of partners are single CA firm? The number of partners is supposed to be mentioned 1. What is a good percentage of resumes tool is supposed to be prepared? 60%. Got it. So great, guys. I think that's it. That is something which I wanted to cover, right? I would again request you to please share this videos with as much student as possible. Share with your friends out. Don't let them miss out any of the important updates and the things out. I would also again say that if you could see the video in a description below, you'll be able to find out a link of a WhatsApp group, which is there, where we are going to be posting a lot of important updates, a lot of hirings, a lot of placement related stuff, a lot of interviews related tips, so that you do not miss out on important updates, right? So that's it about today's session. In upcoming days, we'll have more live sessions for you guys where we'll interact you with face-to-face and also going to be over a Zoom. So till then, bye-bye, take care, and wish you all the best for your interviews. If you're joining if you're interested for joining a workshop, again, you'll be interested. Your link is going to be given in the description section as well. Chalo, great guys, bye-bye. If any of the queries still remains, use the comment section to put your queries out.